Hey everybody, welcome back to Mike Oski's Kitchen. My name is Mike Olszewski, and this is my kitchen. I'm the chef of this kitchen. And if you're tuning in, boy, I just hope you're trying to be the chef of your kitchen because cooking is fun, it's exciting, you can be creative too. Speaking of creativity, we've been Polska-tizing some things. We Polska-tized lasagna, we made it called Pierogi lasagna. Last time, we Polska-tized pizza. We called it Pierogi pizza. Let's do 3 in a row. After this, we'll slow down on the Polska-tizing, but Polska-tizing is fun because you take a regular dish or a different dish and you make it a Polish dish with the flavors and aromas and tastes. So what we're gonna do today, we're gonna make what's called Pierogi Hoagie. Yes, that's right, Pierogi Hoagie, but it's gonna be amazing what we're gonna do. Simple recipe. You can make this at your home. Takes about 15 or 20 minutes to put together. And in fact, the cost of it, about 10 bucks. So you can make a whole bunch of Pierogi Hoagie for your family and your friends, and they'll love it. Here's what we're gonna use. Of course, the salt and pepper. A lot of pepper. We like pepper as Polish people. And then we have pierogi. I'm gonna use 8 pierogi, but I'll show you how to make it up. A stick of butter. Now, the stick of butter, this one comes a ½ cup. I'm not gonna use the whole ½ cup, so I'm gonna split it in half. I'm gonna use half for the onion, and then half to brown the pierogi. I'll show you how we'll do that over there. Of course, we have sauerkraut. What I'm gonna do with the sauerkraut, it's basic sauerkraut, and I'm just gonna go ahead and strain it. I'm not gonna squeeze it out. I wanna keep a lot of those juices in there, but I don't wanna take a whole bunch of juices. So just the basic juice and fluid, I wanna get it out of there, but we're just gonna strain it real quick. And of course, you gotta have the all-important kielbasa. This is true smoked Polish kielbasa. You'll find out, we'll try to show you what I'm gonna do with that. I'm gonna slice it and I'm gonna half it. So, and of course, onion. We're gonna just go ahead and chop this onion up. We're gonna caramelize it like you always do. And we're gonna take all these things and put them together and stick it onto a hoagie bun or a sub bun, whatever you wanna call it. I like the word hoagie. I grew up in northeastern Pennsylvania. I can't get away from it. So anyway, so we got our buns, we got our kielbasa, we got our onions, we got our sauerkraut and butter, pierogi. And by the way, these are frozen pierogi. I bought them, they're from a box. Don't hate me for it, don't judge because you do it too. I know you do. And I call it in the pierogi pinch. You just run up to the supermarket and grab some Mrs. T's, it's okay. So you can still say it's a Polish dish. It's fantastic. Pepper and onion. So right now I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna chop my onion, I'm gonna slice up my kielbasa, and then I'll see you over at the hot spot as we put this together, and we'll just go from there. See you in a bit. Remember everybody, you've got to stay hydrated. I sure know I am, but stay hydrated. So let's see what we're doing over here. Right here, we're doing our kielbasa. We're making it nice and brown. See the brown coming into the kielbasa? We're going to continue to let it brown. We don't want it blackened, we just want it browned, okay? So what I'm going to show you here is, as these continue to brown, see that nice little brown color popping up? Beautiful. Same thing here. We want to continue to brown. Now back here, we have our onions. We're caramelizing our onions. Look how good they look. Uh-oh, the onions are missing something. Let's get some pepper in there. Gotta put the pepper in there. We'll mix that up. They'll continue to caramelize. But again, I don't know, about 8-10 minutes, maybe 12 minutes, get them nice and soft. There you go. There's our onions. Now right here is our pierogi. I got 8 of them in here. I'm gonna brown them. I'm gonna brown both sides. They're starting to brown already. So what you want to do is make sure you get one side, of course, and brown the other side. Simple to do. These are our elements, our pierogi, our onion, our kielbasa. These are the elements of the pierogi hoagie. One thing's missing though. One thing's missing. These kielbasa right here, kielbasa is missing a friend. So let's go ahead and give them some friends. I'm going to heat the sauerkraut with it, and as these continue to brown, what I'll end up doing is mixing the sauerkraut with them just to kind of get the flavor together. So right now I'm just going to get the sauerkraut heated up with the kielbasa, but as they're good and brown, they're almost getting close, I'll mix everything together and we'll have a nice little batch of kielbasa and sauerkraut. So for now, I'm just going to continue to do this. Remember, 8 to 10 minutes, maybe 12 minutes on the onions. Brown the kielbasa, heat up the sauerkraut, and then brown your pierogi. Once we get all that done, we're going to head back over and we're going to put this thing together. It's that simple. It's that easy, but it's going to be so good. You're going to love it. So I'll see you back over at the workstation. Okay, hey, we're back at the workstation here. We got our pierogi, nice and brown. What I did, I put a little paper towel on with them and patted them off a little bit. I don't want a whole lot of the butter dripping onto the bread, and I'll show you how we're going to do that in a second. But then, of course, we have our kielbasa and our sauerkraut together. And we'll show you how to do that in the steps. And of course, we have our caramelized onion. It goes great with every Polish food. Some pepper and some caramelized onion. Oh, Lordy me, is that good. I'm looking forward to making this. So this is simple to do, simple to do. Let's put it together. Hydrate. Okay, here we go. We have a hoagie bun or a sub bun or whatever you want to call it. We're gonna lay that flat just like this, okay? We're gonna take a pierogi, put it, line it up. 1, 2. Okay, we're gonna add the other side too. We're gonna load this puppy up. It's gonna be a pierogi hoagie. And when I say pierogi hoagie, I mean pierogi hoagie. Now, next you wanna do, you have your 4 pierogi on there, okay? You're gonna go ahead and you wanna take some of your kielbasa. And we made a nice little channel down here in the middle. So we're gonna stand that kielbasa up. You see how it's standing up? Can you see how it's standing up? And then I'm gonna take another piece of kielbasa. I'm gonna lay that down in the channel like that. Perfect little channel. And then, I don't know, we can take a little bit more kielbasa and fill it in a little bit. Just like that, okay? Now that we've done that, what do we need next? We need the sauerkraut to go with it. So I'm gonna just take a little bit of sauerkraut and sprinkle it on with the kielbasa. A little bit of sauerkraut. So right now, what we have is pierogi, kielbasa with sauerkraut. How can it get better? Let me show you. We're gonna take our caramelized onions and we're gonna drop those on the pierogi. Just a little bit, just enough for the taste. Okay, I'm gonna go to the other side. And that's about it. Now here's the challenge. Taking this dude and shutting it just like this. We're gonna turn it over like this. I have some toothpicks. I like to try to keep them together. So I take toothpicks, I jam it through one side where the pierogies are, or where the pierogies are, and I'm gonna take the other side where the pierogies are. That is your pierogi hoagie. Now I'm gonna have a bite of it here. I'm gonna slice it. Just right down the middle where I put those, toothpicks. Let's go ahead and slice it. Ladies and gentlemen, pierogi hoagie. You have kielbasa, you have your sauteed onions, you have your sauerkraut, and of course you have your pierogi. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite. I can't wait any longer. Oh my God. Folks, there is a polka going on inside my mouth right now. I swear to God, I can feel it. They're dancing. The tastes are coming together. Super, super good. Oh my God. You can make this. It's really simple. Pierogi hoagie, enjoy it. We Polska-tized another thing. We Polska-tized the hoagie. We had some hydration. And we have an awesome, awesome, awesome dish. Super simple to make for you and your family. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this other half. Thanks again. Enjoy this, share this with your friends. Look, subscribe to this channel, I'm telling you. You're gonna miss upcoming videos. We'll make some other stuff, Polish food and some non-Polish food too. But for right now, let's enjoy this pierogi hoagie. And hey, thanks again for showing up. Na zdrowie.